Hey guys, welcome back to Resin Bell. Today I'm going to be working on turning this wine stopper container into a lamp, like a nightlight kind of a thing. So I picked this up at the thrift store and it was $3, and I kind of love how it's made. A lot of them are made similar to put your wine corks in, and sometimes you can find them for like beer caps, that kind of thing. So I thought this would make a great space to have a light in it, and just flip it upside down, and that's where your light switch will come out of, right? So I also found these LED string lights at the thrift store, and so I thought that would be a really cute way to light that up. So I'm going to be using some Roycycled decoupage paper. It's a heavy-duty tissue paper, and we're going to be putting that on the glass because there's some really neat designs in here. And then this is some packaging that actually came on my Cricut machine. And then these, you can just get any kind of a finial. This one was from a mud pie item. So you can see that on this side it has printing, and then on this side it had printing as well. And what I did to remove that screen printing, it had just as much printing as this side. So what I'm going to do to remove that screen printing is I'm going to use some acetone and a paper towel, and I'm just going to get some on the paper towel and then gently rub the lettering off. Now you can repaint, paint over it, but the contrast, the high contrast between the black and the white, I feel like it would probably still show through. And then you have the texture of the printing. It's very subtle, but it's there, and I feel like you would be able to see it. But this way I can keep the finish. I can take just a light black wash of acrylic paint or chalk paint, and just kind of make that darker again, because you can see it kind of lightened up the wood. But I'm going to do that on both sides. And then this is going to be the top, and this is the maker of the box, and I'm going to remove that with acetone as well and do a light wash on that. So I think that's going to be cute. Take the tag off. So I'm going to take that lettering off, and I'll show you how easy it is. It's fairly easy. Just get a little bit of that on. And you just do a little bit of rubbing, kind of rubbing pretty good. And if it starts getting gummy where your paper towel won't move very well, then you know you need to add some more acetone. See, it takes some of the paint off, but it's definitely taking the words off as well. And I am rubbing with the grain so that I can get the ink out of the grain. But you can see the process there. So you can use a cabinet scraper to kind of smooth down the wood after you've used the acetone. This is actually just a aluminum name plate, like from a work. And that makes it nice and smooth. Best tool ever. If you can get you a cabinet scraper, you don't have to deal with all the dust and stuff from sanding, and it makes a much smoother finish. It's really nice. And I did the same thing on this side as well. It is so smooth. Alright, so we've got all of the printing off, and I even did the bottom too. And so now I think we're about ready to do the decoupage. I'm going to go ahead and cut my pieces. So I love this piece here. It has a very awesome industrial vibe to it. I love this hummingbird, and also the skeleton hand on the other side. So I am going to be using those two panels for the two sides of the design. So I'm just going to open this up just so you can see what this page looks like. It has this awesome side here, and then a really cool brick pattern. This is something about parking. And I got this pharmaceutist and that piece, and then we have that piece there, which has some really great graphics on it. So I'm just going to cut these out. Alright, and then I have this left over to do something really awesome with. I may add this to a junk journal because it has some really cool graphics and textures in it. So awesome. Okay, definitely saving these awesome papers. Alright, so I've got both sets. Oops, that one's upside down. So those are going to be the two sides of my lamp. Okay, so I'm going to be using Mod Podge Matte Medium. And these are from my cat food. I save them, I rinse them out, and I save them because they are very handy for paints and glues and all kinds of things. So, gotta reuse everything you can. Alright, so we'll get started here, and I think I'm going to tape that open just so that it's not being a pain and flipping back and forth on me, so I can kind of use it to prop with as well. Perfect. Let's see. I'm trying to get it at an angle that it's not shining in your face. So anyway, so here we go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to get the inside of that lip there. Okay, now that we've got that in there, we're going to throw this in. And I'm going to make sure I turn it upside down because this is actually going to be the bottom. So, stick it down in there. And kind of hard. And then I'm going to press it in. And you can kind of see where I'm pressing it. Okay. Alright, so I have this little tool. This is just an old gift card, and I have a piece of stiff felt wrapped around it, but you can use any kind of felt. And I'm just going to use that as my squeegee. Try to help remove some of these wrinkles and bubbles. You can really see how that really works. So that looks pretty good. I'm just going to let that dry. And yeah, looks pretty good. So you can see the inside. That's what it looks like. All the way down. That's going to be pretty awesome. Now this side's going to be even a little bit more tricky. I got some Mod Podge in there earlier. I'm going to have to clean that off. So this is something that I forgot to go over. You do want to make sure that your glass is clean. And then after I clean it, I go over it with an alcohol wipe. Just to make sure that there's no streaks and there's no fingerprints, no oils, nothing like that. So definitely want to make sure that your glass is clean. Alright. Alright, so this one we're going to do the exact same thing. Alright. I'm ready to put this piece in. Oh, almost put it in upside down. Make sure you got your pieces in right before you start. So that one's really looking good. Woo. This one's got some little bit of stuff over here, but that should dry out pretty fine. Yeah, these are going to look so cool. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm gonna let those dry. Let me see down in the box here. And once they're dry, then we'll put a coat on the other side. Okay, so I decided that the twinkle lights were not going to work because it just created too many bright spots, even with the packing stuff. So I went back to the thrift store and I picked up this little lampy doohickey for $1, and it had this little thing in it. I bent these out a little bit so that it would fit in my hole, and I also found this little LED bulb. Now this actually came with one of the old light bulbs, and you don't want to use one of those in here because they just get too hot and they're kind of a fire hazard. So definitely want to get an LED bulb. They're much cooler and they're not going to catch your stuff on fire. So I'm going to just put that in there. And then that can go right into there. And so now I'm going to put some feet on there so that, there's room for that cord to come in. So first, before I do that, I'm just going to get a little bit of wood glue, and I'm going to add some glue to these slots so that this door will stay closed when I can add my feet on there. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. So, and that is going to just slide closed, and that should glue that shut nicely. Yeah. So I picked up these little wooden feet. I think I got these at Michael's. Not 100% sure, but they have some skinny ones and some nice fat ones. I think I'm going to use the skinny ones for this. I think I'm fixing to look and see what it looks like. We'll see. Let's see here. So do I like the fat ones? Or do I like the skinny ones? I kind of like the skinny ones, so I'm going to go with those. Finished up, and I really kind of love how it turned out so far. It's so cute. I think it would look really cute with some kind of like a little bow or ribbon or something, but I've got the light in it now, and there she is. That's what she looks like, and it looks so cool. I absolutely a nice perfect amount of light. Let me see if I can turn it around here. And then that's the other side. I just love this. It's so cool looking. Yeah, super cute. Nice little light. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to support this channel, check out buymeacoffee.com/resinbell or check the description box below. And if you would like to check out these awesome decoupage papers, go check out Roycycled.com. They have paint, papers, stencils, everything you can think of to transform your DIY projects. So thanks so much again for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!